All right, so the third abide command that Jesus gives us in John 15 is abide in my love. I'm going to read that to you from John 15, verses 9 and 10. As the Father has loved me, Jesus says, I have loved you. Now remain or abide in my love. I have loved you. I have already loved you, Jesus says. It's a done deal. I've already expressed my love to you. Now stay there. Remain there. Don't let anything move you from there. Abide in it, live in it, rest in it, wait in it. Exist within my love for you. It's unchanging and it's never leaving. Isn't that awesome? Let me read on. If you keep my commandments, you will abide in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love. There's a key here. Keeping his commandments. These things I've spoken to you, that my joy may be in you and your joy may be full. Now, you have to hear that part. Abide in my love. I love you. Abide in that love. Keep my commands. Then you will abide in my love and your joy will be full. You have to hear that part. But also to hear that Jesus has already done this. That walking in God's ways, if you will, walking in his word is the way of love, because his words are love. His commandments are love. And his commandments are not burdensome. In fact, his commandments, his words, his ways, they set our heart free. And that's why he can promise you that you'll have fullness of joy when you walk in his ways. It's the lie of the devil that says when we walk according to the commandments of God, it's burdensome, it's hard, there's no joy in it. Lie, lie, lie. It's the exact opposite. You were created to walk in God's ways, and when you do, you experience levels of joy, peace, and love. You abide in love that you've never known before. It's the way Jesus lived, happiest man that ever lived. The most joyful man, the most love-filled man that ever lived, because he was walking in his Father's commands, in his Father's ways. Simply put, we want to walk in the way of his word. This is how we abide in his love. This is how we remain in his love. Stay there, live there. Don't let anything move you from there. He loves you exceedingly, abundantly, far beyond what you could ask or imagine. It unswervingly, unchangingly, without limit, unconditionally. You are loved by God. Now, how would you live if you actually believed that you were loved like that? If you actually believed what he said is true, because it is true, how would it change the way you live, the way you act, the way you think about yourself, the way you think about the world around you, the way you feel about yourself, the way you feel about the world around you should be shaped by the fact that you are loved. And you need to make these truths your confession, literally speak them from your mouth. It's actually getting more and more common in sort of a new agey way to have daily affirmations. It wasn't the devil's idea. You can daily affirm the truth of God about you. Romans 5:8, while we were yet sinners, God demonstrate his love for us in this, that while we're yet sinners, Christ died for us. He has demonstrated his love, his unyielding, unending, unconditional love for you. When you never could have earned it or deserved it, he loved you. He counted you as worthy. You are loved. 1 John 3:1. How great is the love the Father has lavished on you, on me. Put your name in it, that I am called. You are called a son of God, a daughter of God. You live in the love of the Father because you are his child. These are great daily affirmations to speak in 1 John 4. This is love, not that we loved God, but he loved us, because it is who he is. It's who he is. It's his very nature to love. It's all he can do. Everything he does comes from the place of love, and he can't stop loving because it's who he is. He would have to cease to exist to stop loving you. Those are just some great ones. 1 John 4, 1 John 3, Romans 5:8. Find daily word affirmations that you can speak to yourself, over yourself, so that you begin to live like the person who is loved. Do you live in it, abide in it, remain in it? You are loved. I am loved. Therefore, I am free. And walk in the way of his commands, and you'll abide in his love. Bless you. This is going to change your life forever.